They're all stock images and free 3D assets from the internet. The Purple Hulk himself looks like he escaped from a PlayStation 1
Oh
cutscene and
shit.
works for McDonald's.
Damn. The Clutus Maximus. It's crazy. Yo, what is good, YouTube? Today we are back with another video with every bootleg superhero movie you've never heard of by Flop Guy. Now, yes, things are a little different, okay? Wanted to try something new, and I hope y'all think it's good too. But how are we a reaction channel if we ain't got the face cam? And how we gonna smoke together if you can't see me smoke with you? You know what I'm saying? So, this is a nice little setup. We up with you too. You know, this room. This is the room. So hopefully it's nice. You know, I'm gonna add a few more things in here. But yeah, we needed face cam, and I thought it was only right that I do reactions properly with this face cam. But that's enough yammering. Let's get straight to the motto. Roll up, grab your pens, get you some snacks. Toe that bitch up. Hit the pendulum. Big hit. And let's get in to the mother loving video.
The Amazing Bulk, 2012. Okay,
Already we're off to a crazy start. Already we're off to a crazy start. The Incredible Bulk is crazy work.
we're off to a good start. Let's start with the crown jewel of bootleg superhero cinema, The Amazing Bulk. Imagine Marvel's Incredible Hulk, but instead of a $150 million budget, you get $14,000. Yep, director
Really?
Louis Schonbrun, yeah, he managed to scrape together a feature-length superhero parody
That's
with basically
crazy.
no money. And obviously, the results are hilarious. Every scene looked like it was shot against the green screen because it was. The city streets, the explosions, even the
Oh my god, this is fucking terrible. Why do we let anybody and just anyone make a movie, bro? Like, look. Bro. Crazy work.
park bench. They're all stock images and free 3D assets from the internet. The Purple Hulk himself looks like he escaped from a PlayStation 1
Oh
cutscene and
shit.
works for McDonald's.
Damn. The Clutus Maximus. It's crazy. Oh, y'all ain't seeing it. No? Okay. I'm sorry. No, I won't do it again. No, I won't do it again. Get back into the video.
I'm just kidding. Sorry. So why it was made? Showbrun wanted to prove he could make a full film using entirely digital backgrounds. What he accidentally created was a meme factory. Critics destroyed it, but YouTubers and the internet forums elevated it into cult status. People watched it ironically the same way you'd watched The Room.
Did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi,
Well,
Mark.
And
hi, Mark.
honestly, for $14,000, this movie
Yo, that movie is fucking hilarious. And then they did a movie starring, oh, what's his face? Gotta look him up now. Damn, what's his name? It's called The Great Disaster Movie. Let's see who is in it. James Franco. Fucking hilarious movie, bro. Y'all should check it out. But I might watch The Incredible Bulk or The Amazing Bulk. Might watch that and upload that.
has outlived most forgettable blockbusters.
Like I said, they always come back to the scene of the crime.
We're gonna have to take it down to the station.
I don't think that'd be a good idea.
You don't want to do that.
Nigga, what? Crazy.
What if you can create your own website by saying, "This is what I
The cut
want"?
is
With
hilarious
Wix,
here.
you can't.
Well, it ain't Barney the purple dinosaur.
Almighty Thor, 2011. If you've ever rented a DVD thinking it was Marvel's Thor, there's a good chance you got tricked by this one. It was made by The Asylum, the studio famous for mockbusters, like cheap movies released the same
Yeah.
week as big Hollywood blockbusters, hoping confused parents or curious fans would pick them up. The film came out on Sci-Fi Channel the exact weekend Marvel's Thor hit theaters, but instead of Chris Hemsworth and Asgardian spectacle, you get cardboard sets, toy hammers, and Richard Grieco from 21 Jump Street playing Loki. The budget, well, it's about $200,000, and compared to Marvel's 100
You know what's crazy to me? It's crazy to me the amount of money these people can get to make these movies. It's insane to think that they can muster up this much money to make these mock-up films and shit, bro. So crazy. I wonder what the banks be thinking if they ever have to pull a loan for this shit. Like, you're making this? This is what you're making? Yeah, no. You good. You ain't getting this loan from us. You're good. But I digress. I digress.
$150 million? Of course, you've guessed it. This is how it looks.
This nigga has a gun? When did this nigga Thor ever use a gun? Oh, now Loki about to use it.
It never hit the
No, no, this is not Thor, bro. This is not Thor. Yo, that man Thor put him with it. He said, bro, that man was moving, bro.
theaters. It was designed for TV and DVD sales. And that's the Asylum strategy. Make it cheap, release it fast, and
You know what? I can't even lie. They did have guns in Thor. Uh, I think it was the third one. Um, Thor Ragnarok and Thor Ragnarok. What's his face? Billy the Butcher, the guy who plays him, bro. He had the AKs, bro. He had the dual AKs, bro. I remember that. I digress. Y'all excited for that new season of The Boys? Shit gonna be crazy. Gonna be crazy.
let the confusion do the marketing. Avengers Grimm, 2015. The Asylum
Oh
wasn't done.
Lord.
They doubled down with Avengers Grimm. As the name
They are making bangers, releasing us bangers.
suggests, it's their answer to the Avengers. Except instead
Fair.
of Iron Man and Hulk, you get Snow White, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty,
No. What the fuck? This is what we doing, man. Snow White and the other princesses. Are you fucking playing with me? You gotta be joking. No, hey, I'm not hating at all. But what the fuck, bro? We was looking for superheroes. Uh, be realistic with their feast. Maybe she could do some. Not really. What they gonna do against this man, bro? You looking for? You looking? Hold on, hold on. What are they gonna do against this man, bro? That's a deity. That could be a deity, bro. He looks like he got some power with canonical like strength. You're not doing anything. Let me stop yapping, bro.
and Red Riding Hood teaming up as superheroes. And their villain, it's Rumpelstiltskin. This mashup cost maybe a few $100,000 at most, but the premise was ambitious. A full superhero team up using fairy tale princesses. They even cast Lou Ferrigno, the original Incredible Hulk.
How? How? I want to know. I want to know how you got him. How? That's crazy. That is crazy. Wow.
add some credibility.
What's that name they call you?
I'm Iron John.
Of course, the final
Iron
product
John.
was a mess. Awful CGI, bad acting, incoherent story, but the Asylum released it straight to DVD and later on Netflix, right when Avengers Age of Ultron was dominating the theaters. I guess it's bootleg brilliance. You won't mistake it for Marvel, but it's so shameless you almost respect it. Guardians,
Nah.
2017. Not all bootleg superheroes come from the Asylum. In
Dog. Dog. What the fuck, bro?
2017, Russia tried to make its own Avengers with Guardians. The idea was to create a team of Soviet superheroes, each representing different parts of the
Okay.
USSR. The
Okay.
lineup included a bear man with a machine gun, a speedster, a female telekinetic, and a ninja who could disappear. The budget was a
Okay.
shocking $5.4 million.
Damn. Honestly, these are some interesting characters. I fuck with these. I can see. I can see the vision here.
Which, while small for Hollywood, it was massive for Russian cinema. The movie had hype, trailers that went viral worldwide, and big ambitions too. But the final product was a disaster. The CGI looked unfinished, the story was incoherent, and audiences laughed at it rather than with it. At the box office, Guardians only made about $15 million worldwide. Well, it sounds fine
Damn.
until you factor in distribution cuts and marketing. The studio
Wow.
behind it, Enjoying Movies, went bankrupt shortly after. So instead of being Russia's Avengers, it became just a meme. Sinister Squad,
Oh
2016.
shit.
So Asylum struck again with
They're
Sinister Squad.
back.
If you guessed this was their ripoff of Suicide Squad, you'd be right. But instead of Harley Quinn and Deadshot, you get fairy tale villains like the Big Bad Wolf, the Queen of Hearts, and Rumpelstiltskin teaming up.
Rumpelstiltskin is back. Oh, he had to be moving like a demon if he's back, bro. That's crazy though.
To save the world. I can't find any official budget, but given its Asylum's formula, it was probably under $500,000. It
Okay.
went straight to DVD as usual and streaming. Marketed just as Suicide Squad hype was at its peak. Critics hated it, but it added to Asylum's weird shared universe of fairy tale superheroes.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
What the fuck?
Metal Man.
Oh. Oh shit. Yo. Yo. Yo, they let that man the fuck up, bro. He turned so he said. I'm gonna have to watch that too.
2008. Back in 2008, Marvel was making history with Iron Man.
Man.
2008. Back in
Yes, Beyblade, bro. Beyblade. That's Buster Blader, Nintendo DS, the Pokemon games, Bakugan. Yes, bro. This was the peak. This was the peak. Yes, I'm old as shit. But that was the peak times, bro. That was perfect. It was perfect, bro. And they took it away from us, bro. They took it away. But fuck, man. All the good shit right here. That's all the good shit.
Marvel was making history with Iron Man. And at the same time, a tiny indie film called Metal Man decided to piggyback on its success. The story follows a college student who builds a robotic suit to fight evil.
Iron Man.
Sounds familiar?
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box
The
of
box of
scraps.
scraps.
So the
Fucking love that movie, bro. Big Lebowski.
problem? The suit looks like cardboard painted with chrome spray paint. The action scenes are laughable, and the acting is straight out of a high school play. No budget figures are publicly available, but the film clearly cost peanuts. It never reached theaters and mostly circulated in obscure DVD bins. But in a way, it's fascinating. It's proof of how fast filmmakers tried to copy Marvel's formula, even before the MCU had fully taken off.
Yup. What the fuck? Why does he got D delay on, bro? If he was band lab, you know what D delay is. But he got fucking double delay, my boy.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 40.
Captain Battle Legacy War 2013. If Captain America was Marvel's patriotic hero, then Captain Battle was the budget bin
The fuck?
version. Released in 2013, this film stars a forgotten pulp superhero from the 1940s called Captain Battle. It tries to reimagine him as America's answer to Captain America, fighting
Oh
Nazis
shit.
and modern terrorists. But the
Oh
problem? Cheap
fuck.
costumes, poor fight choreography, and no star power. With little distribution and almost no press coverage, the film came and went without anyone noticing. But it exists. Another attempt to ride Marvel's wave.
Oh fuck no. That is some bomb ass CGI, my boy. I know the era and the time, bro. Like, but no, that's just fucking terrible, y'all. That's terrible.
Thor, The End of Days. At first glance, you
Oh
might think
shit.
this was another asylum mockbuster, but it
Oh
actually
shit.
wasn't. This one was written and
What?
directed by Thomas Shapiro, and it was released by
Hey.
smaller distributors like Invincible Pictures and Ford
I think that's the right song. Fucking Invincible's peak, bro. I can't wait. Can't wait for the new season, bro. Cannot wait. Bro, Thrag's gonna be a fucking problem. It's gonna be a problem.
Digital. Some platform listed as a 2015 production, though it officially hit VOD in April 2020 and DVD in August 2020. The movie
Damn.
reimagines Thor in a modern apocalyptic setting, where he's
Oh
sent to
shit.
Earth to battle giants and stop Ragnarok. It sounds epic on paper, but the execution is exactly what you'd expect from a $1.5 million low-budget
Damn.
production. The CGI monsters look unfinished, the action feels stiff, and the entire film plays like a fan project that somehow made it to home video shelves. Unlike Almighty Thor, this wasn't designed to premiere on sci-fi or hit Netflix during
You know, looking at it, the CGI is not even that bad. It's not. That's pretty good for 1.5 mil from a very small company.
Marvel's hype. It was more of a direct-to-DVD curiosity, clearly marketed to cash in on audiences searching for Thor content. And while Marvel's Thor Ragnarok blew up at the box office in 2017, Thor End of Days faded quickly into obscurity, remembered only as another attempt to weaponize Norse mythology for quick sales. That's
Doesn't look
8
bad
minutes.
though.
Thank you for watching. Like the video and don't forget to subscribe for more flops.
He took the words right out of my mouth. Go subscribe. Great video, flop guy. Go show some love. Hit that notification bell. Go comment on his videos too. Show some love. Hey, should you do for me? Because it's free. But that's your choice. But hopefully y'all enjoyed today's video. Soon to have more content like this. And hopefully y'all like the face cam. You know, this was, exciting for me doing all this setting up and getting everything together for me to do face cam. But y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day or night. You know what I'm saying? Stay stoned. God bless. Yee.